are going to be mad at me. Do you know I did not hit the live button? Oh my God. This whole time.
We haven't been live the whole time.
Oh my God.
We are live in the building. We got Lil Kendra and her manager, Waynedapain. They are here for the hit reality series, Chasing Atlanta. It airs on the Chasing Reality Show that is on YouTube. I think what is it, every Wednesday at 8?
Yep.
That's a perfect angle right there. That's beautiful. Your tree, so you guys are in the Christmas spirit, we see.
Okay. This is just an area.
So we were talking behind the scenes. I got to know Lil Kendra and her manager. They are beautiful people, you guys. If you were to meet them off camera, they're just like the people next door. I mean, Kendra is delightful. Wayne is a stand-up dude, and he got her back. I can tell that they are, they're here to stay.
Yes, God.
Okay.
So we were talking about the show, Kendra, and we're going to air the clip that everybody, wants to talk about, and then we will get into some of the other stuff. Okay. So we're going to pull this up, and I want to ask you, what were you thinking when this shit was going on?
All right. You will get my honest opinion.
Okay.
What's gooey?
Let's see what it is.
Yes. Oh, God.
The drop dead gorgeous is me with this red hair. Lil Kendra, who haven't seen this stuff? It's the comeback queen in this bitch. Come on, Miss Kendra.
The good is I finally, how can I say this? I'm trying to find love again. So, I've been through the woes and whatever. I ain't gonna speak on it because I ain't gonna give them their time.
They go period.
But, right. The bad is I dealt with a great loss of my uncle. He died from cancer. Y'all know how that touched me because he was like a father figure for me. So that took me out and I felt that bad depression.
Yeah.
Drop dead gorgeous. I could just say I really learned myself all over again because I feel like I wasn't giving nobody my 100% self. And sometimes my mother told me that's how I grew up to guard myself because hoes will take advantage of you. But I felt more relaxed and feel like, okay, if they can accept me for who I am, then.
What are they doing? Playing a commercial? Oh, okay.
I'm in a good space. I'm in a positive energy.
What's up? Seriously.
Look at Wayne.
Good for me.
Look at Wayne. That haircut is sharp, Wayne.
Okay. And by ourselves when nobody believed in us. And it seemed like we got to a point now, we just dropped another video, under music group. And, that's a big accomplishment for me. So, that's good for me, and the bad is, I stress every night because I do work with Kendra and she is a transgender and there's so much going on and hate and, we go places, she still, there's still discrimination against her color of her skin, not even knowing that she is a transgender. So, that's what's bad for me. Gorgeous for me is, man, Kendra new music is amazing. Like, just being in the studio for the last 6 months, and really working hard, like we've been putting in the work and man, and another video about to come out.
Yes, it is.
Another video about to come out. That's big for me because, God is working with us and we're coming up.
Yeah, that's what's up. Travis. Give us the tea.
Here you go. I ain't saying nothing. Well, the good, I am on another show. It's been.
I'm sorry.
It's real.
Let it out.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Get my food.
Sorry.
Anyway, so I'm on another show, Love Life. They work out all the way.
We saw.
Okay, now I want to know.
Kendra.
I want to know right there. What were you thinking?
Well, I was already on the edge because, as you can see, it was a lot of slick, fake shit going on. When the camera wasn't showing me, I was watching Oliver and Troy, and I was getting pissed off by the second. Because it's like whenever me or Wayne talked, it was all this and all that and whispering and shit. So now I was on the edge. It's just the rush just came, and it was just like, I'm seeing this. This is the underhanded shit that I'm talking about.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
He was speaking, I mean, shit. That's the shit that rubs me wrong. So I got rubbed wrong, and now I got a headache. And mind you, Travis or whatever, from the first time that I saw him, we weren't doing too good. So when he came that day, I instantly put him in the category with Oliver and
Okay.
So at this point, I'm having like a little blackout, a mini blackout.
It started.
I
see that.
Because when Wayne was talking, you saw all this shit they was doing.
Yes.
So it's like, now
right.
I'm getting
because your explanation isn't as grand as theirs. You know, I get that, Miss and this I want to clear this up for the people. When Oliver keeps saying that you're misgendering him, you're not misgendering him. They like to be called she. They call each other she. They kiki and say the girls. That is just banter. That's just, the lingo. You're not misgendering him. They do that to themselves. Okay. Now, when he goes out of his way to misgender you with his mother, that's shade.
Respectful, Sean.
That's straight up shade. He knows that, and him trying to manipulate the situation on camera, it's like, okay, Oliver, no. So for those that don't know that, I just wanted to point that out. It's like, stop doing that, because Kendra's not misgendering you.
Mm-hmm.
And by the looks of it, I mean, you wear makeup, you're on the feminine side. You want to be called she.
Olivia.
Right. That's fine. You're giving Olivia. That's a compliment, isn't it?
At me, but I didn't understand that because it's just like, I try to respect my elders and people, so people, mothers and stuff.
Right.
So
right.
I give her,
and I see that the show this season is heavily on this mother tip with him, showing his mom, and for I just want to step in for the LGBTQ community, for the parents out there. There are many more parents out there in the world that support their children. Oliver Twist is not the only one. I am a mother of a transgender Black woman, and I stand for her and all the other transgenders in the world. So he's not the only gay boy that has his mother in his corner. So I noticed that the show was trying to take that, that angle. Yeah, they was trying to play that, like, oh, his mom, we're happy that a Black mother. There's a lot of us out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so give us credit.
She got two transgender kids. I got a sister that's transgender as well. My oldest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we got to see her, because if she's just as beautiful as you are, I bet.
Different daddies, but we look like twins almost.
Okay.
You really wouldn't be able to. You have to focus to tell us apart, because we.
Oh.
But
that's what's up.
Our grandma loved us. They accepted us, and I know. I imagine it only dealing with one, but imagine dealing with two trans.
Right.
It's like, we wear them to death. It was like, oh God. And as parents, I understand when your child is transgender. I know the worry is there.
Yeah.
People have to understand, trans women, we are at the bottom of the barrel.
Yes.
We're last.
Yeah. And that's confusing to me.
Yeah.
I always found that confusing. Like your own community half the time doesn't even accept you. I noticed that you guys get the brunt of it all the time. I mean, I watch it. I see it with my own child. So, I'm not just up here saying that because I see it. It's like the public accepts gay men before they will accept a transgender female. And they try to group it in the same category. And it's like, no, that's not the same category, So, I mean, it took me a while to understand what it was, what it meant, and everything. But I had to make a decision. Did I want to be in my child's life or did I not want to be in my child's life?
Right.
And I wanted to be in her life more than not. So I just accepted it and just got with the program. But I don't, knock what the next person does. And I just was paying attention to the show lately. Like, it just seems like they trying to cram that down our throat that his mother is so supportive. Well, I'm pretty sure the other cast members have families that are supportive as well.
Yeah.
Can we see that?
Very supportive.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it just seemed like, and he's eating that up, of course, because he's got the boyfriend that he's talking about that's from Florida, and he's such he's a roughneck and all this shit. Okay, and
doing all this stuff or whatever. But my thing is, when did I said I was competing? I'm not competing with anyone.
No.
I thought
you're just being you.
There, like,
right.
I can give a damn. Like,
right.
Congratulations. I'm not
right.
And I say that all the time. I want us all to whoever make it there.
Okay.
We all try.
Yeah. Well, that just shows people's motives. That just shows people's hearts, and shows where they're at. You have a genuine spirit. It comes across on the on the show. Mm-hmm. Wayne, like I said before, you guys are, I saw a comment where someone said, can't we just get Kendra? Why we always got to have Wayne? Right. Well, it looks to me that the two are a pair. Right. That's her manager, and, they have a special bond. If that's not Kendra's not saying that, why the fuck are you saying it?
Right. Even when I came on this platform, they was like, Kendra, Wayne is always with you, and they don't want Wayne here. Well, Kendra was like, well, they ain't got me.
They ain't got me.
And they called right back, and hey, I'm right here.
Fell right in line, didn't they, Wayne?
It ain't about no, you know what I'm saying? God gave me a vision and a dream, and I made that's my goal to stick to it. And it's to get Kendra to Billboard. Chasing reality is only a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? For us. And you know what I'm saying? When you got your mindset, can't no man come in and take your dream. Kendra already supposed to be there. And I know that for a fact. And I'm gonna make sure
Kendra is very talented.
Very.
Her voice, she has a voice. She's got the stage presence. Kendra, when the world is ready, as soon as they're ready for a transgender act, you will be it. You will be it.
Thank you.
I'm coming.
You got it.
30 minutes in the studio. 30 minutes in the studio. We was riding down the road, and I played the beat for her. And she just started saying, I was like, yo, we're going to the studio right now. It took like 30 minutes.
And
I know that's right.
Music is something that I love. Music, it helped me. And I said this in another interview. But, when you come out young and nobody understands and you want to be a woman, transgender and everything, and I tell people at one while it came to a point where I just didn't want to live. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know I was being talked about and just people trying to fight me and all of this because I wanted to be this. And music came along and it gave me hope. It gave me life again. I wanted to.
Yes.
I wanted to be here. I wanted to tell my story.
Yes, ma'am.
Save someone else.
Okay.
I wanted to help people. And I knew that God gave me something that I can help people through music. That's what I want to do.
And can you just imagine the next trans girl or the young trans seeing you up on the stage and seeing you doing your shit and looking good? Because I'm going to tell you, that body, girl, that body now. honey, when you
That's these hormones.
and you wear them one pieces, and they can see and they see you up there.
But she
That's a lot for them to look at, you know. That's a lot for a young girl to see. Like that can be me. So you're doing it for them, and like I said, my daughter, she was shy. Last minute, she pulled out. She was like, "Do I look? Do I look?" I'm like, "Girl." So she said next time, but and jumped in my truck and left. I said, "Okay, whatever." I think that's an excuse. She probably has something else to do.
I'm gonna send you my number so you can FaceTime us.
I will. I definitely will. She needs that. All right, so we gotta get to the fight. Because I know my viewers want to see this fight, and I got a bone to pick with these producers after this shit.
Oh shit!
Oh God!
Because I didn't like this at all.
Oh man!
100.
They could have did better than that.
It's working out. I gave you the floor, right? So I
Travis, don't start that shit. My bad. Right. It was just playing. Go ahead.
Wait, did he just say he was playing?
My bad.
Right.
He was just playing. Go ahead.
He was playing.
Right.
I just hope nobody else ain't catch that. I heard.
You know what?
Right. But y'all gotta bear with me.
Because baby, it's already starting to go.
Gotta bear with me. This
I can't.
Travis.
Okay, you try.
Don't start that. They was just playing.
I know. I'm playing too. I can't play.
catch that shit. That shade.
When I am speaking, shut the hell up. This show time cutting me off. I let you slide the first time because everybody was hee ha 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 ha. Now you've been playing on disrespectful. When I'm talking, shut your ass up. I get the floor. Now I have the floor. Now shut your ass up before I turn the hell up.
Oh,
Another good.
I can't
Also
stand
decided a
it.
brand ambassadorship with Mantua. Promo Brown has a skincare line out. That's in LA. So I'm excited about that. The bad. My grandmother passed a couple months ago. Thank you. You know that she graduated from me. So yeah, that was a lot. You know, but one thing she told me is to keep.
Yeah,
you know.
That's all you can do.
Now, what the fuck was that all about?
well, I was already agitated and everything. And one thing I can say about Travis, he is a good person. At the Christmas party, he was just rubbing me wrong because I just felt like he was jumping into something that you didn't know.
Right.
This is my first, oh no, Kendra and woo woo. And you know, and people gotta understand at that place, when me and Oliver did get into it there, he the one that said, you know, these people are saying they're gonna kill me, they're gonna bury me, they're gonna do all this. Like, how am I supposed to take that?
Right.
So when he said he was gonna bury me, but bury me, bitch.
Okay.
I want to see you do it.
Okay.
And it's just like people don't understand the shit that I just really go through. And it's like, but I've been going through this, so this is nothing for me. You get what I'm saying? But
Right.
with Travis and everything, I just thought he was gonna have that same energy that he had there. And when he came and he showed a different side, and when he said his grandmother passed, you know, it hurted me because my grandmother, she had a stroke. She's had a stroke, and it just
Right.
I know the feeling of
Right.
but she's still here, but he lost his.
Okay. Okay.
Opened up, but I did
Right.
go in a little bit, and then I caught it, and I apologize.
Now, did he say
He did.
Did he misgender you?
He did. I don't know. That was
What the fuck was that all about?
I thought he was talking to Oliver.
I don't know.
No, I think because Oliver was like, "Don't start that."
Yeah, I didn't. Like I caught it the first time, but I didn't really pay attention to it. But it did sound like he was misgendering her.
And he did do that. And where did his fat church going ass come from? All he do is eat. He look like he's Fred Hammond, or he eats.
Oh,
He want to be in the basement eating fried chicken. He come to the places just to eat.
Yeah. Well, he was hungry. You know, I think it was a few people that
He's always hungry.
there. But I was hungry at first, you know, but I wanted to enjoy my meal, but it's just too much of the fake shit to start to happen.
It's very,
You know,
and you know what, Kendra? It's starting to come across like that. It wasn't like that at first. The first couple seasons, it's really starting when the season when we were born and you guys had went down to Miami. That's when it started to take a turn. That's when I noticed things got different.
yeah.
Those
'Cause
Kendra
I had
Land
made-
episodes
Yes,
too.
it was. I had made up with Oliver. We were friends. And down there, you walked through the store, you disrespected me, and came back to the house and said hi after you just tried to damage my brand and everything. Just pretty much like you doing Rico with a K. You get what I'm saying? I feel his pain because the same thing happened to me. How did something that we did, like if I meet you and I'm like, well, you know, I'm going to come fuck with you and we'll chasing Atlanta, they're not involved. We do something off camera. And it
Wow.
on camera.
Wow.
But if you really look at it, Kendra and Oliver was friends. He
I
left
know.
Jay Twan, who just tried to tase you.
Yeah.
And you and Kendra friends, but you gonna walk it through. And the only thing you gotta film
The
about
only thing you got to talk about is me.
is
Something
Kendra.
that we did that was personal. Like,
then you talking about she was late, she didn't
I'm
know how to.
professional. She
she-
was all of this, and she
she was
didn't know the
offbeat.
song and all this. No, it was your song, so I wanted to make sure I put whatever twist that you wanted on it instead of doing it my way. You
Right.
get what-
Right. Right.
your song. And
Right.
Right, but my thing is, don't try me like that, baby. I got albums up. Every song I wrote, I do music
Right.
for real. Don't damage my brand. Don't do my name like that or nothing, because I didn't have to do it, but I chose to do it. You get
Right.
me? So don't do that.
And then another thing,
Right.
Kendra guy was gone after the second episode of Chasing Reality season 3. So she didn't see episode 3, none of the rest of the episodes until she got out.
And
They did all their confessionals, and they was friends with Kendra and still dragged her through all of their confessionals while she was locked up.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. And we watching this shit. And that's why I was like, when I be feeling Kendra from the bottom of my heart, when she be like, why are you doing this victim shit? When she says that in this next clip, I feel that because he does do that.
Right.
And be like, we done seen it though. The viewers done already seen all this shit.
Right.
Now y'all going through it. Y'all don't know that he done said all this shit. Now I could just imagine you sitting back watching it now and being like, I fucking said you said this, but you're lying to my
When
face.
she got out and
Yep.
she first seen
And saying that you're not doing that.
it.
When I got out, I didn't just start. When I got out, I didn't watch Chasing Atlanta right away, cause I had a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
Something called real life. Everything was at risk. I was at risk
Okay.
for everything. You get what I'm
Okay.
So I had to get out, get that together, get focused. It probably was about a month after I got out. I'd say a few weeks before I started watching everything. And when I started watching everything, I was just like, wow. When I saw him walk through that store, I'm not even gonna lie, my heart broke. Cause see, it's one thing when you're trying to hurt me, but when you're trying to stop my bags, we got a motherfucking problem. Don't do that. You don't have to hold the belt to damage somebody. You get what I'm saying? That is straight up disrespectful. You knew I wasn't an hour and 45 minutes late to the studio. I was only there 15 minutes.
Then he brought Anisha into it.
Yeah, then you bring my sister into
Then
this.
she calling you.
She's
fussing.
calling all this. We went through something real. Like, and it's just like, it hurts me because my family went through this with me. My friends went through this with me. My fans went through this with
your
me.
mama
You get what I'm
and your
saying?
grandma
Like,
watched
Yeah.
yeah, they watched the show. So
Yeah.
it was hard for them. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I can imagine that it was hard for people to watch that because he's straight up, and I don't want Oliver, like I said before, we're on the same platform. Although, I'm not interviewing next top model motherfuckers. But whatever. I watch what he's saying and what you're saying that you're not doing. And it's like, nigga, yes, you are. You are doing that. You are doing exactly what Kendra says you're doing.
But
You are. And then you try to say that you're not. Then everything is, oh, and like I said, we caught this moment off camera. Y'all, let me tell you something about Miss Kendra and her manager. We've been on air for about an hour prior to y'all jumping in, okay? And we done had the time of our life. Miss Sweetie done forgot to hit the record button. So I got all the tea, okay? So Miss Kendra is real, okay? This is real. We talked about realness. We talked about all types of things. And one thing I will tell y'all, what you see is what you get with Kendra.
Thank you.
I cannot tell you about these other motherfuckers because what I see from them, all I get is fakeness. I get the industry tease. I get that, I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to be, and I got to crawl on your back to get there. I gotta, pull you down to get there. And that's just not the way to go. That's not the way to go. And we also talked about this whole 9 to 5 shit. We wanted to clear that up. Now, I noticed that there was like a big concentration on people having a 9 to 5. And I want my viewers out there to understand there is nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5. We are in a pandemic right now. Y'all better have a damn 9 to 5 because those dreams that you're chasing might be on hold right now.
Yeah, doing hair is 9 to 5, right?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. You're working for someone doing hair.
So is 9 to 5.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Anything you hustle, you do, you're going to do it for them hours between 9 to 5. Most people trying to go to sleep or relax after that.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you do is, I don't understand why they keep making that issue.
Issue. It's like...
because Lauren said, I don't want to, you guys, now we're talking about Lauren. We're talking about Lauren England. We're not talking about the man from the Shrek movie that is in the castle and he jumps off that horse and he's real short. I forget what his name is, but I'm going to find it. We're not talking about him. We're talking about Lauren. All right. Now, Lauren said that she thought the show, when it was pitched to her, was about people that was really chasing their dream, really chasing their dreams. It wasn't pitched to her that people was going to have 9 to 5s.
Right.
What the fuck does that mean?
I think she was trying to kind of say like it came time for filming and people couldn't show up because of a regular job. But to me, that just goes back to, you know what I'm saying, anybody. If I work, if I got family, if I got, you know what I'm saying, a real life, I got to take time. I'm not going to always be available for the camera. Kendra can't go and record a whole album and film with Chasing Reality 70. You know what I'm saying? She don't call them and ask them to come.
Yeah, but Kendra and everybody else is on time. Lauren seems to not make it because she's with K. Michelle. So who really got a 9 to 5?
Right.
She don't.
Right.
I'm sick of K. Michelle. Is that your only? I want to know what's really going on over there between her and K. Michelle.
K. Michelle know nothing about it.
I don't. I know K. Michelle, like, if that girl
I agree.
And one more time over there.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an exclusive.
Because she country.
I'm gonna give you a tea that I think everybody kind of missed. You know what I'm saying? Jalen came to us. She asked Kendra to write her song right before Kendra got locked up. She was in the studio with us when Oliver did Can't Take the Pain. Jalen asked us, she was like, can you please write me a song? She was like, yeah, I just left K. Michelle or whatever. Not saying she gave K. Michelle the idea or whatever, but at the end of the day, she was in the studio with K when she was recording around that time. that's probably why I feel like she had Kendra music taken down because she pitched that idea to Kay to try to stay around her.
Can't take the pain song.
Yeah, so Kendra, if you listen to it, Kendra Oliver had already recorded the song. But then,
that's tea, y'all. Y'all getting the tea right here.
But like, you know what I'm saying? What would you come in and knock a, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's an independent artist down so you could pitch your idea? Because even in the first part of the song, Jalen had already had a song. But in the beginning,
it said overdose.
Yeah, it said it was the song was called Overdose.
She said in the Rain song that she did.
In the
she
beginning,
said overdose. So that let me know right there. Okay, it's good to know that I'm doing something good. But independent people get their music took and ideas and shit
all the time.
The thing is this: at least give a bitch a shout out.
Okay.
I could did a feature or something.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I mean, we don't know if it was true, but at the end of the day, she had her looking down with them songs. When she called me that morning, she talking about Kendra can make $1 million off this shit.
Something that I wrote. You did a ooh and a ah on a hook. Girl.
On a hook.
Yes, I can make $1 million, but you got $5 million this year. So it's just like,
you know what I'm saying? Work for it every day. It was, you know what I'm saying? It ran through our minds because, you know what I'm saying? Kendra worked her ass off for everything she do.
But see, Wayne, that's why they being slick and when they want to talk about Kendra and shit because they know they doing underhanded slick shit. And see, when you come over here to the Sweet Pea Diaries, I have 3 separate channels: Sweet Pea Diaries, Sweet Pea Speaks, and Sweet Talks. Okay. My whole shit is about talking. The real shit. I'm not sugarcoating nothing.
Right.
I'm not sugarcoating. When you come over here,
right,
I might have information written down on a card, and I might ask you some shit that twist your wig back. Because I don't want to know about no industry shit. I want to know what is really going on.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And if I see something that's not right, I'm gonna call it the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I'm watching Oliver, and I'm watching motherfucking Lauren, and you are the common denominator with both of them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's a reason. It's a reason for that. If a person ain't shit and Kendra's, she ain't this, she ain't that. Like I said earlier, Kendra is serving realness. And for those that know what realness is, Kendra lives this life every day. This is not surgery. This is not going under the knife and stuffing. And this is Kendra.
Yes, God.
Kendra walks this and lives this every day. And that is what Lauren is aspiring to be. So if you hate somebody that bad and you're recording conversations and you ready to do all this to her, it's because secretly you look up to her and you can't stand the fact that she can walk around, a dark-skinned chocolate sister such as her, walk around and serve with that body, with that tight ass one piece on, bitch, with that red hair without a drop of surgery.
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
This is realness.
Yeah.
Bitches hate that.
Hate it.
Yeah.
They hate it. And that's her problem. And if she would just humble herself and maybe sit at your feet and ask you a few questions, maybe she can get to where you're at.
I could help her, but my thing is I tried. I tried to put on my album. I already knew she was going to transition. I'm all for the girls if they want to transition.
Right. And we see that in the beginning. Yeah.
We're trying to be, and let me speak on this phone conversation. So what people don't know is that me and Wayne, sometimes we don't agree all the time. Sometimes we disagree. And he brought it to me. You should call Lauren, and maybe she's not gonna show up, Kendra. Like maybe you should woo. And we disagree.
Right.
Right.
Kendra said, "Fuck that bitch."
Call the bitch. Let's see. So we call her, and I'm trying, just talking, and I'm letting her know, like I see you're not gonna show up anywhere. My problem with you was that you called me a clout chaser. You disrespected my manager at 3:00 in the morning. You get what I'm saying? My album got took down. Like, I'm letting you know what the problem was. It had nothing to do with the power of 3. Well, Kendra, when you got out, you did these interviews and stuff. Yes, I did. And it woke your ass up. I wanted to let you know that I'm coming.
For your spot.
I'm coming, baby.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a head-on collision. So therefore, if we got a problem, you know when you see me, it's going to be a problem. You can't say hi to me. Hi, Kendra. You and I got unfinished business. Let's get past this first, then we can say hi.
Hi, Kendra, right.
Right. So I tried to end it, even though people say I'm just, oh, she's this, that. She don't ever try it. She just carry on or whatever. I tried to end it. And that was my proof right there when she recorded it. I tried.
We didn't even record it.
But the thing about it is, who records conversations? But that's this generation. That's this generation now. Everybody is trying to have something on somebody. That shows you're not genuine right there.
Did you peep when Oliver?
You don't record conversations with a friend.
Did you peep when Oliver said he had a recording of Jalen? And he was like, he had a recorded with the
Yes, I did peep that. He did say that.
What kind of friend?
And I think somebody said after that, say what you just said.
Right.
Y'all record conversations.
Like who do that? Who record a conversation?
Well, because they know that in the back of their minds, they know that they just might stab a motherfucker in the back. Okay. So when I'm ready to do this shit, I got it on my phone, bitch.
It sounds like you lie so much you can't remember to me.
That's part two. So that's part two.
But my thing
is, part two.
I said it. I don't give a damn what you record. Because why
Kendra strikes me as Kendra be turned up. She be drinking. Kendra be like, she get that hand on her hip when she put that. When she put that hand on her hip, I know when it's coming, bitch.
I get to doing all this shit.
Yeah.
Moving around.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh Lord.
So we gonna bring it back in for y'all because we could do this all day. This is my new best friend. These are my new best friends. So y'all just gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna work something out with them off camera, and we're gonna do this once a week. So let's get back into this fight. We're gonna watch it to the end, and then we're gonna conclude. Because if y'all let me, I'll be on here all night.
Okay.
So let me get this up here. Here we go.
What was I'm in a good space in my life. Fuck that drama. I don't give a fuck. You ain't got like me yet.
But that woke me up.
It really did wake me up and really make me want to.
But you know, grandma is something different.
It is.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct, but it's wordy and hard to read. It undermines the writer's message, and the word choice is bland.
These damn commercials
Grammarly's
come out whenever the fuck.
My grandma is what got me to grooming. Seriously, so that's why it hit home for me. Like my grandma started me to grooming. So I can relate. Seriously.
So it's
Look at his fake ass. He is so fake.
All right, that was cute. So you guys, we have a little arrangement that came for us. I'm not sure from who.
My man sent it.
Oh!
Look at this shit.
Right.
What's it from?
Should I read it out loud? Yeah.
Look
So
at
it
this.
says, Dear Oliver, thank you for inviting me to your dinner. Unfortunately, an emergency has come up and I am unable to spend the day with you and your friends. Of course, I wouldn't be missed considering that everyone doesn't like the dog.
Everyone don't like the dog.
Please take my gift.
She knows she was supposed to be here today because I had some shit to tell you about my
Hold on, let me finish reading the line. Go ahead. Please take my gift and letter as my sincerest apology, and I hope to see you soon.
You know, and this, see, we gotta talk about this speaking shit. And see, this is the sneaky shit. See, that's the slick shit right there. They planned that shit.
They planned it.
If you listen to the
This
conversation, Oliver said, I talked to my friend. I talked to my friend last night. So that's your friend. She already know you was coming to a birthday party, which was Troy. You was invited on the when they sent out a call sheet, Troy's birthday party. We all got it. But you said,
and she sends this gift to Oliver. That was the slick shit. That's to get up under people's skin, to piss them off, to make them see. I'm 42. Okay, I don't know how old you guys are. I don't know, but I know that I look at things like I'm a mother hen. I'm old school. I can read through bullshit. Okay, and when I sit back and I watch this type of shit, I'm like, you know what? This is that slick shit. This is that thing. She sent that fucking shit, knew that people was going to see it, and then give it to Oliver so he could do that grandiose shit that he do. Oh, it's my friend. And talk all boastful like he is, like he's better than everybody else.
Right.
He gets under my skin. So I can just imagine, and I'm not even over there. I'm on the computer, and I want to choke his ass up. Because he's fake as hell. He's fake and phony. And I just can't imagine watching some shit like that and you have to sit there and just watch it. I can't imagine how you feel.
With that, Kendra,
I'm not good with it at all.
She's not good with it.
That kind
because it's a bunch of bullshit.
Can you? I mean, would you even thought it was a birthday party?
Sorry.
No. It looked set up. It looked like they put y'all there. They knew that it was going to be some shit. That's why they had plastic chairs, plastic everything. They knew shit was going to pop off. I just feel like it was set up.
Exactly.
I feel like it was set up. They knew that motherfuckers was going to, emotions was already running high. And for Lauren not to come, that's why she didn't come. Because she knew it was going to be a fight.
Yeah.
And then they had her send that shit.
My thing is
exactly. And she knows she would have got ding.
When you finish it and play, it's like you can see Troy said his opinion about Lauren. Dominique said his opinion, but soon as Kendra stated how she felt in her own way, it was a problem.
Oh, we're not doing that today.
Yeah,
and all
well, let's watch that. Let's see this bullshit. Because this is what they do. Right. It's all set the fuck up. It's all set up. And this one especially was set up, if people don't know. I see it.
Well, me and her don't got no issues. That's my friend.
Yeah, what the apology for?
I didn't know what was going on here.
Well,
no shade.
Look,
anyway,
no,
he didn't know she wasn't going to be here. That's a lie.
Hold on, come on, friend. Let me clear it up.
Yeah.
Not open her.
What's your shit?
Well, to be honest, I called her yesterday. She told me that she was coming. Then once I got here, I saw that everyone wasn't here.
Yeah.
She said, but supposedly she had something to do with K Michelle.
There we go.
You called me the clown chaser, but you the real clown chaser. I'm sorry. My thing is, I love you, girl, but I'm not even going to that girl. If you don't keep
period, motherfucking blank. That's my thing.
Anyway,
you know we got unfinished business.
She don't
get
got
out here to
unfinished business.
motherfucking
Where
the fuck is Q? Because to tell you, but I came for some other shit. Fuck all this other shit. We get straight to the point. All this where people at that I'm supposed to see. Because I got some shit I need to say, and that's just that.
Well, let's get to our next.
Yes.
Can we have
you good today, baby.
Let's
know that.
Now y'all know this bitch is extra. And how you gonna send a gift to somebody at my party and not send me a gift, big boss? But child, we knew she wasn't gonna show up in her excuse. She doing K Michelle. Girl, is that your only celebrity client that you got is K Michelle? We tired of the K Michelle excuse. Case closed in this case.
You're good today, Oliver, baby. Don't even worry about it, boo. I didn't even come here for you today.
I came here to address these other and that's just that.
You started taking. I like it. That's growth. That's improvement. You know.
Here's my thing. To be quite honest. And this is no shade to nobody.
Yeah.
Today, honestly, and today's not falling out. I'm not saying no one's invalid in what they're saying. I'm not stopping you from saying what you have to say.
You know what?
But that uproar that just happened is not what
You did that.
Kendra, set us up, child. Set us up for what's about to happen, because there's no way I could sit here and watch it. When you say you're good today, Oliver, baby, set us up for what's about to happen.
Yeah, you good today, boo. I was ready to eat my lobster and my shrimp that I paid $30 for.
Okay.
You know, I was ready to just enjoy it, play the little game, go home, whoop-de-doo. You know, but my thing with these people is you do all this popping off shit, then you don't show up. That pisses a person off is because I showed up, one, because I'm not scared and I'm always show up.
And that was at the Christmas party.
I'm not going to talk that shit and not show up. You get what I'm saying? But that's what you did. You did a punk ass move and you did that bad. All of that was to spark it up. And then Oliver, instead of him letting it go and just letting it be, because I was smiling and everything. You good today, baby? Let's go. What's going on?
Right.
Today.
Right.
Why didn't you just let it be?
When everybody else stated their opinion and how they felt about it.
But now we're not gonna do that today and all that.
Right.
Fucking with me.
Well, I kind of think that he knew Lauren wasn't coming.
He knew.
Yeah,
he knew she wasn't coming. He's lying when he says, you know, she said she was coming and then I got here and she wasn't here. You knew she wasn't coming. And that whole giving him a gift and not Troy a gift, that was just to try to make him look like he's somebody, you know, already knowing that you and him got some shit.
Proud boy. She knew that would get everybody stirred up right then.
Right. See, you want to say, we here.
Hold on.
That's that slick shit.
Damn.
Well, guess what, y'all? We about to watch the fight. Here it go, bitch. Here the fuck it go.
Here we go. Hopefully don't nobody call.
everyone contain themselves.
No, we're gonna get through
today. Hold on. I'm gonna let everyone speak.
What I just said today didn't have nothing.
No one interrupt. I know, but I'm not directing it towards you.
Why you playing this victim role, Oliver?
Right.
Why do you do that shit? Why do you act like you play this goddamn victim role? Like you ain't doing shit, all that shit. Then you been talking about this LGBT community, all of that shit. This starts with us.
You are next.
What? You are next. Bitch, I know goddamn well you ain't taking off your
ass. I'm gonna tip in the screen. I'm ready.
Do you really want this shit?
I just want to snatch that great use of hair. Just snatch that shit up out of here.
Like you want it.
I can't stand his ass.
You ain't for no motherfucking body. Motherfucking ass.
I'm pretty. Handsome. You're not pretty. Handsome. You said you don't want to be Miss Kendra.
I care. Do it today.
What? Now you want to get hyped up because people grab you.
Let me try this.
Wayne, you should have just clocked it right there. See? Look at his ass. Ain't gonna do shit to nobody. Look at his ass. Ain't gonna do shit.
They gotta go. I can't. Don't let this happen. Can we sit down and finish eating? Can we sit down and finish eating? Bitch,
Ask in your white ass jokes. I know you feel on probation, bitch.
No, we're not doing it.
I'm not doing it today.
I got it.
I'm not doing it.
I got it.
It's clean her out. I'm cleaning her out. We ain't even eat yet. Like, we ain't even ate food yet.
I'm done with them motherfuckers, them fake ass motherfuckers. Kendra, tell us what you thinking during all that shit.
Oh God, doing all of this, I just feel like when we were sitting there going back and forth, when he took his grill out, anybody that's hood or street or that lives a different lifestyle, you know, when you take anything out, you pull your hair back, take your earrings off, that's a sign of you saying that you're ready. He knew I was gonna react to that. You can't do that.
Right.
And even when they was pulling me out, you still running your mouth, and I came back with the bowl.
Right.
Because I come from a different life.
Right.
Like, I don't have time for that. Oliver, he does underhanded shit.
Right.
Yeah.
To poke at you. And how
right.
I tell you on probation, honey, who gives a fuck? I don't. The truth of the matter is, I don't care.
Right.
It's like, I got through it. I'm let me deal with my shit on my own.
Right.
Y'all something that was personal that happened to me, and you made it a part of this. You get what I'm saying? And it had nothing to do with this. I don't give a fuck what you think you know, what you got, or none of that shit. Bring it to the door.
Right. Right. Well, Kendra, I will tell you that you are one of the faves on the show. Regardless to whatever you might not think, honey, when you give us the line.
What's gooey?
Give us the whole line, baby.
Now, do you know what happens to a toe when it gets struck by lightning?
No, what happens?
The same thing that happens to everything else. Now, what's gooey?
Okay. This bitch has a catchphrase, and as I said, you can catch Lil Kendra and her manager waynedapain on Chasing Atlanta. It is on the Chasing Reality YouTube channel. It is every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Lil Kendra is my favorite. She is a doll. She has been a pleasure. She bared with me. I done fucked up the program, y'all. But like I said, we are going to do this once a week. So stay tuned. Be here. We don't know, but we're going to get it together and we're going to come back with that. So, Kendra, my allergies are starting to act up. I have to go, but it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
With you. What's gooey?
And what's gooey? Thank you.
Love you.
Bye. Thank you so much, girl. I'm going to talk to you off camera. Bye.
All right.
So you also can catch Lil Kendra on her YouTube channel, NGN Next Generation News. She's streaming also on all platforms. So be sure to go show her YouTube channel some love, run them views up, run them likes up, and run them streams up. Bye, y'all.